Hi, my name is Christina and I am your librarian here at Christina's Bookshelf, and today I am talking to you about All Note Long by Annabeth Albert. Annabeth is one of my go-to authors. She writes it, I read it. All Note Long is book 3 in the Perfect Harmony series. Complete standalone, you don't have to read the other two. I'm just going to advise that you read the other two because they're good. Why wouldn't you? One of the main characters in All Note Long is Michelin Moses. He was once a rock star and he's a crossover country singer. He made an appearance in Troublemaker, which is book 1, and he made an appearance in Me Tenor, which is book 2. Me Tenor has Mr. Trevor, and I might kind of be in love with him and Jalen. Read it, and we'll talk about it. So All Note Long is finally Michelin's story, and when I saw the first chapter at the end of Me Tenor, and I was like, oh my god, it's coming up, how exciting! And then I realized I had to wait like a half a year. Thank God some other good books came out in that time period too, because one of the longest waits ever. It's Jalen's birthday, so they're all at this club called the Broom Closet, and Michelin kind of doesn't go because nobody really knows a lot about him. He's a very private guy. He hasn't said a lot to anybody. He walks into the Broom Closet, which is a gay dance club that has go-go dancers, and it's just like a fun atmosphere, but he is definitely not in his element. And he sees this one dancer that just draws him, and he just ogles him. It's so, just to see this side of Michelin after what we've already seen was just like a wake-up call of, wait, I honestly don't know who Michelin is, when you think you've kind of figured him out. Lucky Rain is the name of the go-go dancer in which he ogles, and it goes completely noticed that he has taken a little shining to Mr. Lucky. Some things happen, and due to a huge possible misunderstanding and some clever friends of Lucky's, some information kind of leaks out into mainstream media. From there, Michelin's publicist has a lot of work on her hands to kind of bring this in of, oh my goodness, we have a gay country music star. Annabeth does like this tremendous job of pulling this out and showing the reader this is the steps that would happen in this event. As we know, country music is very conservative and very, I don't want to say religious, but it's there. And all of a sudden they have this star who they've loved. He is coming out with new singles that they all are going to use for a certain event, and now he's gay. So of course, instead of being he's just Michelin Moses and this is what's coming forward, it's he's gay, and that's like the focus. And of course it's so horrible and so wrong. Michelin just wants to hide away from all of this. He wants to boil it over, he wants to perform his music, he wants to write songs, he wants to get it out there, and that's it. He has made a statement though, and he has put himself out there whether he wanted to or not. And Lucky, who has been an out and proud male for years, is having the worst time getting to Michelin that you have to do this, and Michelin is fighting back saying no, I don't. Throughout this time they're both stuck in their spots and trying to get them to compromise. Made one of the most angsty books I read of Annabeth's. At one point I had clicked on the little button on my fire and I was like, I'm gonna go to the last chapter because I have to know. Like, I just was not seeing happily ever after at the end, and I was gonna be so mad. But I put on my big girl panties and I just went ahead and read where I was and just kept on. This book really had me nervous, as needed Michelin to kind of see Lucky's side of, you've done something big and spectacular, now you have to push forward. But I also saw Michelin's side, but come on, Michelin Moses, you're doing something great. But he's never been one for the spotlight. He's always just kind of wanted to do his own thing, and getting him there was, oh my gosh. And I have been waiting, as I said, for All Note Long for months, and it's here, and you're going to love it. And yes, you can read it as a standalone, but go back and read the other two. And she has a whole other complete series out there, the Portland Heat series. If you've never read anything of Annabeth's, seriously, read Troublemaker, and then read Love Me Tenor, and then read All Note Long, or read them however you want to read them, because you can honestly read them in any order. There are some side stories that go on, but it will be fine. Just read them. 5 stars. All Note Long was great. I loved everything about it. I loved the support that Michelin got from not only like his friends and his bandmates, but what Lucky gave him, what Lucky just noticed from being around him and from observing him. I loved watching Michelin just grow as a character and as a person. And oh, the ending, the very, very end. All Note Long by Annabeth Albert, 5 miraculously wonderful country stars. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here, please like and leave me a comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more wonderful reviews. I generally get out at least 2 a week. I would love to be that person that says every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, but I am a spontaneous creature and that will probably never happen. If you would like to stalk me, I will leave my Facebook profile page and Twitter down below for you. I will also, if you have a book or an arc you'd like me to review, I will leave my email address down below for you as well, along with the purchase link for All Note Long and maybe the other 2 books in the Perfect Harmony series, because they were fabulous. If you haven't read them, read them. Bye. I'm gonna put this request out there. I would like some short novellas of what's going on, or a book, like a book that kind of has maybe each chapter is a different couple from this series, and it builds on what's going on with their lives, and maybe they're all working towards one event. Yes, in my review I am pitching ideas to Annabeth Albert. This is how I work.